the views that we've been able to get from the different participating nations for this Africa Women's Rugby Sevens. And we are into the third round of matches. And in this one, we have Madagascar taking on Tunisia. I'll be your host, Elijah Toili. Joining me on commentary is Oscar Osir. And we are looking forward to the last round of matches. Oscar, earlier on, Madagascar won their first match 31-5 against Egypt. Tunisia, on the other hand, blanked Egypt the same 22-0. So this looks like it's going to be a tight one.
It should be, and the early indications here show that both teams are a bit jittery. Madagascar received the kickoff, kept possession, but just at the end there, Tunisia, put some pressure on defense and they knocked on. These two, I think, you'd say they're even in balance if you think about the scores against Egypt from both teams. But then again, it's a game of sevens. Anything happens.
Yeah, of course. And we do have Madagascar, the Malagasy, with their favored offload game. It didn't really pan out so well in their previous match, but you intend to see whether they can use the same here.
Yes, a little bit of French influence on both sides. Maquis maybe more, as we call them. Maquis is the first team. I mean, the men's team, we call them Maquis.
Maquis, yeah.
Good passing. They do some nice, crispy passing, but Tunisia are quite experienced. Tunisia, they understand this level of rugby. There we go. Here's their float rugby from what we thought will happen.
Yeah, Tunisia, of course, more pedigree against their name. Their previous winners back in 2012. They won their first and only title so far. Madagascar, on the other side, quite strong in the 15th version. Finished second in the last 15th tournament.
Very respectable performance from the men's team from the island of Madagascar. But as they say, reputation means nothing.
Yeah, it means nothing at all here.
Until you face the opponent in moments like this.
Yeah, it's a game of 14 minutes. Sevens is a game of momentum. And Madagascar just coming into Tunisia's half here, tapping and trying to set up a platform to work with. Strong ball carry, looking to offload, but that is curtailed. Ball goes to the quick recycling as they go out to their left, stepping back in against traffic. Goes into contact, and referee was playing advantage for offside. Tunisia
I thought when you saw there the Malagasy number 8, which I should have sent it out because it looks like they had an overlap. But as I say that, Sarindra
going over for their first try.
Steps off our left foot. We have to apologize to our viewers because the surnames for Madagascar, we will struggle a little bit with them, but we will give it our best shot. Go ahead, Elijah. What's her second name? Sarindra.
It's Sahandra Maralala.
That's correct, Sahandra Maralala.
Yeah.
Sarindra Sahura Mandralala.
Yeah, strong ball carrier and also good footwork there to step off her left, straightens and went back, scoring under the post there with a successful conversion. As you watch here, just stepped back and left Zara Chitui on the deck there. And good start for Madagascar early on.
Look out also for Vadisoa. Decent ball carriers here, Vadisoa with Sarindra.
They put it deep, just short of Tunisia's 22, and Tunisia come charging back in. Good, strong ball carry. Goes to deck. Quick ball required here. There are 4 of them. Just reducing numbers, their options in the attack. But they still have ball here, circling back to the shorter side where they have numbers. Then straightening. Habiba Lafi goes into contact. Checking out which side to use. Hint of an offside there from Madagascar players, but the referee says plays on, and a line break here. Carrying strongly, Zara Hadaji with a step and an offload. Good hands from Zara Chitui going in to reply for Tunisia. 5-pointer there, Oscar.
That is a wonderful try there. End to end, it seems, here from Tunisia. They kept possession well. They also sort of borrowed a little bit from the Madagascar team, kept the ball alive there. And then when coming around the corner there, it was an overlap, so 2v1. But the sweeper, they still have the sweeper to beat there. Committed the sweeper and then did a wonderful one-hand offload there to Zara Chitui. That is try under the posts. Conversion is good. even Stevens.
Yes, indeed. That's what we expected coming into this one. Both teams look balanced as we see there. Just stepping in, steps off that sweeper, and then nice handling.
That is just about.
Fingertip stuff there.
Oh, it's a wonderful try there by Zaraus to
we are all tied here with just over 1 minute remaining in this first half. Very entertaining first half as both teams bid to see who will go top in this pool. As we wait for the other match, this is a Pool D encounter. Whoever wins here goes top, and Madagascar surviving that attack.
Yeah, it was an overlap because the start we tried to offload. Just knocked down. Early in the rack, I think it was Joel, if I'm not mistaken, tried to offload. Didn't go to hand, and then Tunisia got a turn over there by Lamia Mlawa. And then herself got tackled and knocked on, and it was just too many errors. Eventually, it's a scrum here for Tunisia.
Yeah, the winner of this one will take the first position in Pool D. This is 4 pools, 3 teams in each pool. So we will have the best 2 progressing to the quarterfinals together with the third best 2 from all the 4 pools. So getting a top of the table here will mean avoiding your equally tough competitors topping the other pools. Then they go to the left, looking and sizing up. The defenders are coming out, just trying to go on a loop around, but knocking it on. Noah Ayari.
The ball went to hand. I'm sure Noah will be disappointed with that one. Noor Ayari coming around the corner, looked like they're creating an overlap.
Yeah.
The defender did step back in, so it worked.
Yeah, it did work.
Creating the overlap worked because the defender went all out on the tackle.
Just the handling skills letting them down there. But Madagascar with a defensive scrum in their red zone, then going to the shorter side. What will she do? Good footwork, looks for support, gets it. Nice offloading, keeping the ball alive. Still with ball in hand, goes into contact. Strong ball carrier there by Olivian.
Again,
still retain possession now with an opportunity for a line break here. Does she have the pace at the 15-meter channel? Spins her ears and goes, going all the way. Olivia Hanitrianiana. Olivia going all the way to score another try for Madagascar.
What a wonderful 7th try there by Olivia. Madagascar, they looked like they'd lost possession there early in the rack because the player looked isolated coming into the rack. But the referee gave advantage, I think, for not releasing something of the sort. So the Tunisian players held back, which allowed then the offload to be played. And then eventually created an overlap. To be fair, it wasn't an overlap, it was 1v1.
Yeah, really, yeah.
I think you can argue it was a missed tackle. Can you say it was a missed tackle?
Yeah, because the defense had the opportunity to shift and they did so. So, yeah, a hint of a missed tackle there because still Olivia had all to do, as you see on this replay. Right on scene there was Ranim Maduri.
Yeah, that was a missed tackle by Ranim. I think you'll argue that was a missed tackle by Ranim. But to be fair, some good defensive skills there by Olivia. And Madagascar lead this one halftime, 14 points to 7.
So we are ready for the second half, and Madagascar kick us off, and immediately Tunisia just knocking it on. Just lack of concentration there from Ranim Maduri.
You know, that seems to be the order of the day here. And forced errors about 22 meters away from the try line. You'd want to feel that and then sort of play out of this position, but just makes it easier for Madagascar, who themselves are already leading by 14 points, by 7 points rather, so 14 points to 7. Let's see if they can make anything out of this.
Big shove there from the Tunisia pack of forwards. Madagascar just lucky to be able to get the ball out in time before a turnover ensued there. Looking to swing that ball using the full width of the pitch. takes it into contact, looking for supporting players. Have to release her there before, yes. Referee on spot there to just judge that they didn't release the attacking player, allowing her to play the ball once her knees hit deck. They come strongly, coming for a cutback move. Goes into contact and looking for support. Good recycling there. A hint of an offside, but hands on ball. The end of that track. They swing it again to the other side. But opting just to step back in, Valisoa. Then looking to offload. Good step. And going all the way to get themselves in front again. Joella Mirasoa gets down for another try. Madagascar now looking comfortable, Oscar.
This is unfortunate, Elijah, because you'd think that there's a couple of errors from them, a couple of missed tackles, perhaps playing in the wrong zone. Just concentration, as you said earlier, and that sort of cost them. Even that try there by Joella was actually not just not communicating together. I mean, there was a bit of a red defense. The defense was there, numbers were there, and then just slide and they just didn't talk about it. Look at that. I mean, there's three Tunisian defenders, and just they're not seem connected. You know, in defense, you just want that connection, and then somebody must nominate the ball carrier. But to be fair, again, that's a wonderful try there by Gina.
Gina did well actually, because she had to go left and right and still sort out that defense.
That's a good point. You know, on one hand, I'm sort of calling out the Tunisian defense, but it's good evasive skills there by Gina.
Yeah. Break and play there as the referee trying to just resolve a few issues around a head injury, potential head injury, going out, was to go out for checks.
We saw this even in the Kenya National 7 circuit. The players don't want to accept, they want to come out. We see it in some. Sometimes players just, they feel like they want to contribute some more.
Yeah, Lamia Mlawa going out for a head injury assessment, and in comes number 9, Islam Waili.
You feel for them, Elijah. Everybody wants to play and contribute something. You feel you can make a difference, but all caution has to be taken, of course, especially for head injuries.
Noor does well to recover that ball in the restart, and the attack to the left side. Good pace. Goes into contact, attracting 3 of Malagasy defenders. That going off feet. Going off feet there.
Jasmine Colby there just went off her feet. Colby. Jasmine.
Yeah, Madagascar not electing to use the scrum option. Tap and go is there to go. They move it, shift it quickly to the left. Floating past to the try scorer there. Gina steps back in, offloads from deck, trying to see if they can keep the ball moving.
Is that a yellow card? Hang on, here we go. That is a yellow card. It must be frustrating for the defense seeing all these offloads happening right in front of them. Sometimes it's tempting. It's really, really tempting.
Yeah, it takes a lot to resist.
Take that ball out. She may want to make her way quickly out of the ground here.
Yeah, that clock will not start counting until she hits that naughty bin. Ranim Maduri going out for 2 minutes, and on cue, Madagascar decide to go for the scrum.
Especially with the numbers, and they looked at that. The numbers, yeah, makes sense.
The referee not having any qualms giving out that yellow card.
In this case, when the coach will want them to spread, make the pitch really, really wide here. But come and look at that. That's a fantastic counter scrum there from Tunisia. And they've done this before, actually, the first half, even when they were 7v7. I think they've identified this as an area that they can exploit, both in attack and defense.
Yeah, Madagascar, just for being a little bit too deep for me. For my liking, quite deep, but that gives the opportunity for the Tunisian defense to just shift across very fast, especially when you're playing 3 against 2 in the back line. You will want to exploit that space more laterally. And as we say, so that pass makes it harder for them. Matter of a clean tackle here from Tunisia, and that knock on the base of that track. Tunisia doing well in this first minute of that yellow card.
Is that a mindset, that particular knock on? I mean, I'm not trying to be predictive here, but it's not a particular mindset because the player coming in wanted to play it as opposed to, first of all, securing the ball, sort of going over the ball. On average, you'd see other teams, player gets tackled, the next player goes over the ball, make sure it's safe, and then third player pulls it out. But Madagascar just want to play quickly.
Because of that one extra man. Well, Tunisia doing well to maintain their possession here, punching through the heart of Madagascar's defense. Is that ball secure? Yes, it is, but the referee penalizes them for not coming through the gate of that rack. Those passes just killing momentum for Tunisia. They retain possession, but they have to work it slowly here. A little bit comical there. A lot of penalties from Madagascar.
They're not getting back
7v6.
Yep. And also they have no sweeper. They're choosing not to have a sweeper. I guess they can afford to do that because you're playing against 6 attackers.
Losing the opportunity here. Time just ebbing away, and they are back to the full complement. The 2 minutes served, no points conceded. Good work from Tunisia's defense, but they have to score to win this one, Oscar.
Yes, it's possible to score 14 points with a minute and 20 seconds to go. It is possible, but that means you have to score now.
The ball coming out, looking for runners on the left, and then showing and going. One man over, good hands there from Tunisia as they get back in. Referee plays advantage for a high tackle, a high shot on Ranim Maduri. Not releasing in that rack. 5 consecutive penalties from Madagascar.
Yeah, at some point you'd think the referee will do something about this one, but it's working for them so far, Elijah, because Tunisia running out of time. Time is their enemy here. The clock is their enemy.
Oh, nice step. Offloading should be good for them, and they go over. Ranim Maduri going over for their second try. Center posts. This should be an easy conversion, and it will be a very nervy half minute or so remaining.
Is she the one who got the yellow card? Ranim, I think she got the yellow card. She just come in and scored the try. Ranim Maduri. But there's time for kickoff. I think we do have time for kickoff. Here we go. The try was scored. The try was scored before the kickoff. Oh no!
Oh my! That conversion was taken after the hooter had been sounded, and just
the try. Even if the try is scored before the kickoff, still. No, I guess not. I guess time is over.
Yeah, time is over, and Tunisia just running out of time in this one. They were doing well, getting themselves back into this game, but they have run short of time, losing this one 21-14. And with that win, Madagascar seal the top spot in this Pool D encounter. And they will wait to see who they will draw in the subsequent games coming after this one. We move straight to